Hidden Object Guru here, joined by...
the Unabridged Gamer.
For some co-op Little Hope. What are our snacks tonight?
Well, I have apple juice and my balls.
I see.
They're protein balls. For those of you who went immediately to think of the double entendre there, no, like they're actually mostly just like seeds and chocolate and stuff.
Just
really
start the game. Just start the game. We all heard what you were doing, so just start the game. I have to dial in the volume so I don't, blow you out with the game's audio. So,
yes, and, right, you can access the settings menu mid-gameplay, right? Because I'm going to need to turn on subtitles. With this stuff.
No, do that right away. Absolutely. Okay. 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Little Hope. Going my way. My snack tonight is salad. Delicious salad. So yeah, just hit the pause right away and turn on the subtitles.
Yep.
And then then we'll take it from there. So anyway, just for the record, I'm not going to be surprised or shocked or yelping, because I have already played the game twice. This is your first time, you don't know anything about the story?
I know that it involves Salem, Massachusetts, that there's inexplicably an Asian pilgrim, and that the kid who said, wait, you guys are getting paid from that one movie, is the main guest star this time around.
I don't know what movie you're talking about.
We're the Millers.
I did not see We're the Millers.
That's not necessarily a loss, but he was one of the funnier parts of it.
Okay. The actor in question's name is Will Poulter. You know, you can press pause at any time and hit that menu.
Okay, I didn't know if it was...
yeah, just a note, while he's doing the subtitles, I'm going to show you how cool the accessibility options are. Dyslexia font, subtitle color you can change to help you differentiate who's speaking, and most importantly, instead of tapping, you can switch it to hold. You can just turn off QTE timeout only in single player, so you don't have to worry about running out of time for quick time events. A button will come up. You just have to press the button. And most importantly, single action prompt. Instead of having to hit different buttons for different QTEs, it'll always be the same button. So no matter your level of skill, you can now make it through the whole game. Isn't that fantastic?
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's nice.
They have gone all in on accessibility in a way that I've almost seen no one do.
That is amazing. Although it blows my mind seeing the dyslexia-friendly font, because it's so charming and adorable. It's like something I'd expect from Gravity Falls.
All right, you ready to go?
Ominous about it.
You ready to go?
Yes, let's do this.
3, 2, 1. Little Hope. All right, so I'm not going to tell you anything. Ask all the questions you want. I won't answer them in this video. But feel free to ask questions and theorize all you want. It's entirely up to you. I'm not telling you how to play the game.
Okay.
I am just here so I can see what it's like for another person playing it the first time.
I am the guinea pig in this psychic battle.
That is exactly what's happening. These games have such insane production values.
Oh, I know. The lighting on the roads alone just...
I know. Like, every one of them. From Until Dawn on, like, these guys knock it out of the park. Every time. Uh-oh.
Well, the sign did say stop.
I know. But it was actually from a side street.
Wait. Agent 47?
I know, right? He has hair, though, so it's not him. He does have that, giant tough guy vibe, though.
That jawline alone.
I know, right? He looks like Green Arrow. And I mean the original Green Arrow, not current Green Arrow.
Thanks for pulling over. Sure. Something wrong? We got a problem up ahead. A big accident. We've had to close the road. We're diverting all traffic through Little Hope. You okay, buddy? You seem a little confused.
Yeah, I'm fine. I just want to get these folks to where they need to be.
I doubt a short delay will trouble them too much. Head up the East Road. Takes you straight through Little Hope. Adds almost no time to your journey.
What do you mean, though? Adds almost no time. Like, give me a sense of the kind of time we're talking about here.
An approximate amount.
Old-timey New England covered bridges. Don't you love them the most? As I understand it, they're just to keep snow off the bridge. So they don't ice over.
Oh yeah, that's a problem. That's a big problem.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been sober?
That's it. Like, this isn't specifically set around where I live, but like this is my sort of territory. So it's just sort of like, yeah, a lot of this lines up. The only thing that's weird is how the bus is painted so far.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've never seen any American like school bus that's orange.
Well, it's not a school bus.
It's fine, just
Oh.
a detour.
It's not fine.
No, it's a commercial bus. It's just for some reason they've used a school bus model.
Keep it down, please.
Meanwhile, the town of Silent Hill.
I know, right? Like, this is exactly the opening of a Silent Hill game. And literally, I mean, spoiler alert, there's fog everywhere. It's not much of a spoiler. You're gonna see the fog. What just happened?
Bearing. Oh, I was just I opened it was like
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, I'll explain how the bearing system works. And I unplugged my controller somehow. Yeah, I'll explain how the bearing system works. So, basically, there are 8 situations in the game. 5 for each, 1 for each of the characters, and then 3 for the, yeah, okay, so bearings. There we go. Right, 5 for each of the... 1 for each of the characters, so that's 5, and then 3 more for situations I won't reveal, one of them being the little girl. And basically, every time an important thing happens with one of the characters or one of the situations, you will update the bearing screen so you can keep track of what has happened in the game so far. It's a very handy system for breaking down like the plot of the game and letting you know what everybody's relationships are. Also, and you'll see this once we get into the actual characters rather than, you know, like the playable characters. Mm-hmm. Not the bus driver here, because as you can see, he's locked in the menu. Once you get to the actual characters, you can check what their relationships are with all the other characters and every time they've interacted and whether it was a positive or negative interaction. It's handy.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, now I'm remembering this. Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Exactly the same as Man of Medan. Like, Man of Medan did this exactly the same way. Uh-oh.
You're not getting back your deposit on that.
Nope. But we got a gasp.
Mike, stop making noises near the synthesizer.
Stop it, James. You know
We're
what you did when you
cinema.
don't take the things I say seriously.
Cinema Festival.
I do. I just had a rough day today.
Can you believe they are at each other again? I can.
You're drunk. What a surprise.
I just caught the game with the guys, honey. That's it.
That's not it. Never is.
There's talk. Some of us may be losing our jobs. The
You've
factory...
been saying that for years. I'm more worried about Megan.
What's wrong with Megan? She looks okay to me.
Everything looks okay after 10 beers.
This guy looks a lot
Ellen
like the
Carson
doctor
held
from
her back
Enterprise.
after prayers today. It's 4 weeks running. She's not right. It's serious, James.
You worry too much about that.
You know, Dr. Flop?
Yeah,
Deal with
oh,
this
I
right
know.
now.
I know
Another
exactly what you
surprise.
mean.
You
Yeah,
can't deal
and
with anything.
trying
When
to
would
hero
be
over
the
my
right
PS4
time?
fan if
Making
that
a
actually is
mountain out
good.
of a molehill.
Yeah, it's not him,
Getting
don't worry.
yourself worked up for nothing.
For nothing?
It's just when I saw him in the glasses, I thought about that actor on Angel, and I'm like, that looks just like him.
Maybe if we'd had kids of our own, none of this would be happening.
That's a real low blow. Don't you get how tough
You're
this
not
is
the
for
only
me?
one feels pressure. The factory situation is serious, Anne. Real serious.
Oh.
Not right
You know, they
now.
say most fights are about money.
That spin was very fast.
Not tonight. No way.
Really, that's a pretty creepy photo of the kid.
It is. Doesn't even look like a school photo. And now we're each playing as our own characters.
I am.
I had a great time, and I really enjoyed the ride.
I'm playing as Tanya.
Always happy to give you a ride.
You're funny.
Me?
As always, you can choose whatever kind of conversation you want, or you can choose not to say anything, or you can just let it time out and say not say anything. Try not to let it time out because it slows down the game.
I'm not that bad.
You don't live with them.
Catch you tomorrow?
Let me check my diary, see if I've got room. Girls like me are in demand.
No doubt. I'll swing by around 8 tomorrow.
Aww. Their car is a station wagon with the wood siding. You know, the most 70s thing in the world.
You know, Danny looks an awful lot like how they tried to make Luke Skywalker look in the first new Battlefront game.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird. It's throwing me off. It's like, what is discount Xerox Luke Skywalker doing here?
Okay.
I'm going to start climbing through the window unless that door...
Oh, Dennis.
How's things?
I can see that, though.
Let me guess. He's been pumping iron again?
They've been at each other's throats since Dad got home.
Ooh.
What's it about this time?
I love that we get to decide how our conversations with each other go.
They're always fighting these days. Getting predictable. Like a record that keeps playing over and over.
Dennis, for the 10 millionth time, will you ship that shit of yours up into the attic?
Some respect. This is a valuable, rare, and sought-after collection.
You know what? I see what you mean about the Luke Skywalker comparison.
Yeah, it's like he's got the civic comb of his hair and all that.
Yeah. Well, he does have shaggy 70s Luke Skywalker hair.
Just Dennis doing what he's good at. Being really Dennis.
What a surprise.
Tanya's face is particularly good. Just, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Dennis. Hey!
Not now, sis. I'm busy.
She is a doll of herself.
So she's both Alma and Coraline.
Quit acting crazy.
And Cheryl at the same time.
Please note that she wasn't anywhere near that ladder when somebody started shaking it.
Oh. Jesus.
Oh, wait, you didn't see the shaking ladder. Sorry.
No, I did actually.
Oh, you did see that cutscene. Okay.
Not now, Megan. I'd like to have a
Much
bath.
as
So you're
I
seeing
make
all of
things-
this.
Oh yeah,
Take a
as
break
much as
from
I might be
this madhouse
making
for a while?
clear little jokes and everything, I do.
No, I'm just
take
making
what-
sure you're seeing it. I just didn't
Oh,
know
yeah.
if you were playing yet, but you're not. We're all watching the same cutscene.
Gauge the city
That's right.
with this
Now-
outcome mayor.
Maybe you should talk to Mom and Dad.
It's not a great idea for me to get involved. You know what I'm like? I just upset someone.
This sounded more serious than the usual bullshit. They were talking about Megan. She's done something bad.
I
Oh,
can't
ho.
say I'm surprised. There's definitely something off with Megan.
I don't get why everyone keeps picking on her.
Okay, Mr. Shining Knight in Armor. Where's
She's
the
creeptacular.
Anyway,
Megan's gone upstairs. Maybe you could go check on her if you don't have other plans.
I'll go find her.
So these are all foster orphan type kids?
No, they're just all adopted.
Okay.
They got 4 adopted kids.
Okay.
Yeah, the game doesn't make it that clear. Alright.
This is a tiny box
Dennis?
of
You still up
matches.
What do you want?
Just want to know how my sweet brother is
Oh,
doing.
tiny matchboxes.
Not so
Gas
good.
fire stove,
clumsy ass
everything
stomped
looks
all
like
over
to
my
me
records.
like a cheap iron or
She's your baby
steel.
sister. Anyways, looks like she's got better taste in music than you.
You were not kidding about your fan on your PlayStation.
Oh, I know. And I'm sorry.
I'm not complaining. Instead of the Grateful Dead, we have albums from the Joyful Dead.
Never understood his fascination with this stuff.
Why not the Grinning Grims?
I'd listen to their album. Yeah, so it's the same system. You pick up stuff. You look stuff with X, pick up stuff with R2. You know, the right trigger. Well, you know that. You don't have me to tell you how the controller works. You look around from piece to piece. Oh, and you remember how in Man of Medan you could accidentally move on to the next area before you were done searching? They fixed that this time. When you reach the wall, when you reach the door, wall, item, whatever, that is going to make the next cutscene start, you get a special prompt to let you know that clicking on that is going to move the story forward. It's a really good system. Oh, and reading books is as complicated as ever.
Which nosy going to be dead's little shit has been peeking at my diary.
Ooh.
Shroud of Innocence.
Innocent shrouds are the best kind.
Okay. So, yeah. The kid I'm playing as...
Anthony,
yeah. He is a nerd. Okay.
Surprising 0 people.
Well, it's actually a bit surprising for the actor because mostly he's played either
Mom?
complete dorks
You there?
or meatheads in most of his roles. So I guess
okay.
that's part of why he took on
This kind of
one.
part. It is a stretch for him. Yeah, so it's gonna. Have you already learned about the heartbeat mechanic?
Oh yeah. That part I remember quite vividly.
Okay.
Yeah, Megan is not doing well in any subject really except for reading.
To them, I'm invisible.
Yep.
That isn't right at all.
Wait, the family's last name is Clarice.
No, it's Clark.
Okay, because the way that handwriting was like... Claire.
It did look a little like it, yeah.
Can you hear the lambs, Clarice's?
Which, of course, is not the story from
No,
the...
I get blamed for everything. It's not fair.
Hey, Megan?
There's a door there
What's
so
up?
I could open it.
No, this is not the story from,
Not
oh god,
listening.
Remothered.
Hey, who are you talking to?
To someone who
How did they
actually
not get
cares about me.
sued?
I do not know, and I don't know how I get Anthony up the stairs. Come on.
You don't
What are
have
you
to go up the
talking
stairs.
about?
Oh, I don't?
No.
Okay, well,
Whoa.
What was that?
I've already gone through the
You see that?
den and looked at the 2 books. It's a very pretty house.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. But then again, so is everything in all of their games.
The one thing I will say is that it's actually remarkably big, so
Yeah.
it must
Megan.
be an old house. Because
Megan!
when you get
Anthony,
into
there?
northeastern America, a lot of the houses are tiny because there are a lot of mining
Anthony!
towns.
Where the hell are you?
That's true. But this is obviously set in
Anthony, where are you,
Massachusetts. Like, they're
goddammit?
open about it.
Anthony!
So this is meant to be
really
like a big
pissed off.
colonial house?
Hmm.
Anthony, I swear if you don't answer me.
I saw you back there, creepy girl.
You know, one of the ones that has the design that
learn
makes it
about
look
my
like a
talent.
converted barn.
Oh yeah.
Like big and boxy with that roof. That gently sloping roof.
I think so too.
Oh my.
Do.
What's going on? That little brat
That's
won't
right,
go
she's
out.
been talking to the
It's
devil.
freezing.
I'll let you back in. Go easy on Megan. Hold on.
Well, that's not good.
Nope.
No one is getting back their deposit on anything.
Megan!
It is literally the most flammable house in the world.
Oh, I know. That's just it. It's like...
Seriously, who makes floor tiles out of kerosene?
Although, it wouldn't have caught probably that quickly, but it would have been close to that.
Yeah. Why, it's almost like something supernatural is causing the fire to spread faster.
Yes.
Mom? Where the hell is everybody?
Anthony! Help!
Oh, poor Dennis.
Anthony! Hey! Up here!
What the fuck are you doing up there?
I got trapped in the attic.
I remember this moment in the trailers.
Oh, this is in the trailers? I never watched trailers for obvious reasons.
How he's gonna fall? Yeah. You have a shovel right next to you. Smash the window.
Oof. Never have a wrought iron fence covered with spikes next to your house.
Yeah.
Just as a general rule, don't have them. Oh. So, I want to point out something that reinforces the supernatural evil here.
Now!
She's not on fire.
No, she's not. And specifically the people were cruelest to her, that she felt was causing her problems, that are dying.
Yep. Make your move, Anthony. Thank you.
Yeah, clearly she's an insane psychopath.
Anthony! Help! What should I do?
You think drain pipe or window?
Well, it's up to you. I'm not going to decide for you. But
Try the window! Hurry!
The window means go back into a burning house. So I'm going to try the drain pipe. Thank you very much. I love that your advice was go back into a burning house.
It was like, I wasn't clear on what the window actually meant. That was the thing. It's like, so I'm like,
oh. You may remember that scene from the end of Man of Medan, when they showed you a preview of the next game. Of course, at that point, it wasn't winter, and the graphics looked terrible.
yeah, it looked very different.
Oh! Hey, the next door neighbor's here. Yeah, that was a rough ride.
Perfect save. Oh, that's just.
What have you done?
That's what we call irony. And that's your prologue. Now, the musical number. Which is the exact same musical number as Man of Medan, obviously. I think it's the same performer, too, doing the song.
I mean, not a bad one to go with.
Oh no, they're great. No, they did a great job last time, and if it's the same guys, I think it is. They do a great job this time, too. Zombie. Don't worry, none of the flashing images here are like clues for the game. It's just trying to be atmospheric.
Well, I think their incarnation of death does that all on his own.
I just really like their I really like their death. I love this actor. I love his performance in the games. He's such an endearing dick.
Yeah. Like, you hate him, but not enough that you couldn't stand a conversation with him.
No. No. You hate him, but you think it'd be fun to hang out with. Yeah, stop teasing us with a Jason if you're never going to make a Jason game. Come on.
Well, I was trying to explain to my friend, David, earlier, because I was telling him about us playing this, and I'm like, okay, how to explain Until Dawn? It's 3 movies in one. He does not do horror well, so when I said, it's Friday the 13th, and then it becomes Saw, and then it turns into The Descent. And he's like, I don't know what any of those are. So I had to walk him through, okay, that's what these things are. Okay, that little bit there with the melting, that was nice.
Yeah. The,
Sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, it's like, the weird part about Until Dawn is, like, the Jason part of the game, the Jason Saw game is part of the game, is so much more interesting than the Wendigo part of the game.
Yeah.
So disappointing that it, like, all turns out to be an April Fool's Day situation.
One of you is back
All right,
to
here it
try
goes.
again.
Look!
Excellent. Everyone likes a trier. Excuse me for a moment.
He checks our save file.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Life is as tedious as a twice-told tale, vexing the dull ear of a drowsy man. True, if the story has been told fully, completely.
Aww.
But the truth of this story isn't fixed. Far from it.
And unfortunately, he thinks I haven't played Man of Medan because I played it on PC. So, I wonder what he would say if I had played Man of Medan on this as well.
Oh yeah, that's
discover new things.
I just love. And if both of us had played the game already, he would again have said something different there. It's great. See?
Huh?
He literally says, well, one of you hasn't played it, so I'll explain the plot. That's great. Alright, I want you to pay close attention to the books on the shelf here.
Okay.
See what you notice.
2 of them are golden. Ah, I see. Moon, and it looked like a sextant.
It was a compass.
Oh,
Like
compass.
a drafting compass.
Gotcha.
Yeah, the first one was a boat. The second one is the stick figure from the logo for this game. The third one was a crescent moon, and the fourth one was a compass. So those are clues about the next 2 games in the series.
You know, I don't think we've actually had like a modern Middle Eastern horror tale. That could be interesting.
Oh yeah. I'm hoping so, and they hinted at it in the in Man of Medan. You can find a newspaper that says that like an archaeological expedition has disappeared in, I don't remember, Syria, Iraq, something like that. So boom, they might be doing that for the 3rd game, given the crescent.
There are an infinite number of directions in which one could travel.
Damn right there are.
We seldom have all the information that we like, but we have to choose our path nonetheless, and hope that we get the clarity and the outcomes that we want.
Aww.
You see, you will be determining the outcome of this tale together. What one does will often affect the other. So even though you are 2 people, you'll be completing the story as if you were one. If that makes any sense.
It does. Well, it's not confusing.
Life, the actions you take matter. They will determine how your story resolves. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are and change the end. You've seen how the story starts. So much death. How many more deaths is entirely up to you. It depends on the decisions that you make. What are you? Rational? Emotional? Do you trust your head or your heart? There is no right answer. Sometimes one is best and sometimes the other. My advice, for what it's worth, is to thine own self be true.
Aww.
But I'm here simply to record what you do, not to help you. I'm not supposed to interfere, you see. Not my place. Apparently.
Oh, that's interesting, given he was using hints before, and now it's almost like he's looking at someone watching him.
Yep.
Great storytellers that have gone
As if someone chastised him between two games. The two games for giving too many hints.
One final thing before I let you go. There are pictures in Little Hope that will, if found, show you a vision of a possible future.
Kitten!
That may or may not happen.
That reminds me, we're getting a Hocus Pocus 2 finally.
Yeah, I just heard about that. Weird that it took them this long.
Yeah, and the insane thing is, like, everyone was on board, and they're like, actually, we're thinking about doing a remake, and they're like, why?
Why?
No, just make a sequel. That's what everyone wants.
All of the actors are still alive. All the actresses are still alive. Everybody's available.
And they all love the original production. They're happy to
Blair friggin' adores that movie. She does. So does Sarah Jessica Parker, and I assume Kathy Najimy. I've never heard her talk about it, but I've seen the other two talk about it.
Netflix did a great little documentary of the movie, and just like, yeah, everybody just fantastic.
I found out that the guy with his mouth sewn shut is Doug Jones.
Yeah!
I found that out. I was watching it for the first time, and I was talking to someone, and I'm like, wouldn't it be hilarious if that was, like, famous monster actor Doug Jones? And we get to the credits, and it was. Like, in his first role, or in his first major role. I'm like, wow, that's amazing.
Can I point something out here?
Go.
It's kind of surprising to see Tanya is actually getting a Christian burial, because the half-moon necklace she had is more typically associated with Wicca, which is actually...
Yeah, but the whole family died, so it's not like she made plans for a
obviously,
witch funeral. Yeah. But it is, you're absolutely right to notice that.
Extreme eyeballs.
He's both anxious and detached. Awesome. Alright, now we're going to be split up for the first time.
Alright.
Once we get through the character intros, obviously.
Yeah, I was wondering how he's going to connect to everything. It's like, oh, okay. Headstrong and sensitive.
I know. I need you to do me a giant favor.
Where the hell's Daniel? I can't find him.
I'm looking for picture number 1.
Okay.
So you know of the pictures? So I'm looking for the one at the very top left of the picture screen. And I'm looking for secrets. I'm looking for secrets. If you want to write this down, it would help me. 1, 5, 10, and 37. If you find any of those, just give me a heads up.
Fuck. Where's my phone?
Kind of a shot to introduce Angela as a mature student. And I'm like, yeah, but she's still a college student.
Careful. No rush.
You can just list her that way. No harm in it. You are Taylor. I am Daniel. Happily, coincidentally.
We went over a bump in the road. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
I know I'll be fine.
Wow. I don't know who this guy's name is, but it's definitely Chad.
Whatever got knocked out of you wasn't your personality.
Yeah, no, he's Chad. I'm sorry. You can tell me his name is Daniel. His name is Chad.
He's very much a Chad. Well, that's weird.
Oh. I was assuming she was going to be the teacher. Interesting.
I know, right?
Hey,
It's quite a surprise.
anyone up there?
Hey, Daniel, that you?
John, good to hear you. Taylor, you okay?
I'm good.
We're fine too, thanks for asking. You okay
Oh,
down
John. Why are you such a dick to everybody all the time?
Hey, John, any idea what caused the crash?
there? Not sure. Looked like the driver swerved to avoid something in the road. He down there, by the way?
Nope, no sign of him.
Weird. He isn't up here either. Can you get back up to us?
Looks pretty steep. I see a trail down here I can try.
Great. Take the trail. Should take you to the road. We can regroup there.
That's the plan. See you soon. That looks bad. I hope Taylor is okay.
Taylor will be just fine. One has a knack for getting out of trouble. I know Taylor can be demanding, selfish, quarrelsome, and small-minded, but other than that, I think she's a real angel.
I don't want to know.
Daniel? Everything okay?
I'm good. Just a little lightheaded is all.
You know what?
I'm thinking I'm gonna file charges against the college.
For what? Having a bad night?
The college are responsible for our safety. This nightmare is negligence. Not only have we crashed in the middle of nowhere, we're saddled with Jumpy John as our way out.
That's kind of harsh, don't you think?
Harsh? My lawyer is harsh. By the time he's finished litigating, the college will be begging to pay out millions. You coming?
Yeah, so what can happen is either I'm going to see stuff I didn't get to see the first time, or I'll be playing one sub-story while you play another sub-story, rather than playing both of them as I would in the regular game of the Curator's Cut, which means it's possible that the shared story mode will actually be shorter than the main game.
We nearly got mangled in a bus crash. You're worried about getting wet?
You don't understand. This outfit cost a fortune.
There's nothing to it. Just follow me.
I'm not sure you should be making decisions. Almost blacked out just now.
Oh, also, they've pointedly, even if you're not setting it to easy, because you can't on shared story,
That's it. Keep going.
they have lengthened the timers on all of the QuickTime events to make them easier to play, which you'll notice when you find one.
Oh my gosh, the camera is actually even more intuitive to use now. This is...
Oh yeah, they've added a third-person camera for any open areas where you have to do a lot of walking. Yeah, the fixed camera is only when you're indoors or in tight quarters.
How are you two doing down there?
This trail is the pits, but we're okay.
This little detour is ruining my clothes.
That's the headline here? Your clothes are ruined? Really?
Easy. That outfit probably cost more than you earned in your life.
You have no idea how right you are.
At least someone here.
Oh, Angela, you remain the worst. That's why we love you.
Not much. I'm just keeping their spirits up.
Daniel, you got your phone? Mine's got zero signal.
I guess it fell out during the crash.
You staying here all night?
We're gonna keep moving.
There's, I don't know if you're familiar with the sitcom Drake and Josh, but on there, Miranda Cosgrove played this absolute little shit of a little sister, Megan. So they having this girl who's like that, but the horror version, it just, I can hear it in my head. It's Drake and Josh, but as a horror game.
I'm not in any hurry.
You should be.
Welcome to Abandoned Hope. Well.
Caught enough fish in my time. Know how to reel them in.
If Taylor was a fish, she'd be a bull shark. Stubborn, almost impossible to land, and with a nasty bite.
Maybe
Oh,
you need
Angela.
to lighten up on Taylor.
Why do you hate Taylor so much?
I still cannot fathom what you see in Taylor.
We should keep moving. Reach the others.
Yeah, one of the weird things in this game, and I would like to see if there's some way to find out. Later in the game, you're like, oh, Daniel and Angela have known each other forever compared to the rest of them. And I'm like, how though? There's a 20-some-year age difference between them, and they're not related.
I mean, speaking as someone who's had friendships with that much of an age gap, it does happen, but it tends to be...
No, I don't believe it doesn't happen. I'm just saying, when it happens, there's usually a story, right?
Oh, yeah.
Everything okay?
Sure. We took the scenic route.
Sure as hell took your own sweet time. I was getting worried.
I bet you were.
This gate is chained. We can't get through.
Look around. See if there's anything we can use to break it.
Every now and then you're going to see evidence that this was written or edited by British people. Someone says, hey presto, and I'm like, yeah, that's not something Americans say.
One, push.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Great job, you two.
Doesn't happen much, though.
Which, I mean, is fair. I mean, Halo had sawed off.
Yeah, I know, right?
I want to wait up the bus for help.
That was
Head
weird.
into town like John wants.
Yeah, for like a solid 2 years, teenage memes like, is that like a computer term? Sawed off?
No need for a vote. Decisions made.
They thought it was based on soldering?
You scared you'll lose?
There's not gonna be a vote.
I'm sorry, but we really don't have time to be arguing.
You'll stay here with me, won't you?
Oh, Andrew.
Looks like he ain't so keen after all.
If you got something to say to me, spit it out.
John's right. Heading into town is our quickest way to find help.
Satisfied?
Sure.
With the tweaks they made to his face, John actually looks like my dad's one really good friend. It's surreal.
Huh.
Just moving.
Weird.
Maybe Daniel deserves better.
Boom! Angela's such trash.
You're kidding. He's not my boyfriend. What have you been telling her?
I didn't say a thing.
Keep out of our business, okay?
You're right. I'm sorry.
It's weird when I play these games. I don't have it in me to make everyone be a dick to each other all the time.
Oh, I know.
I don't understand why you would.
Exactly. It makes more sense to not be constantly a dick in such dire circumstances.
Yeah.
I'm with the professor.
I gotta say, this game is off to it gets off to a much better start. Because, I enjoy Man and Medan, but there's an hour of that game. Like, you play the intro 20 minutes, and then there's 40 minutes of people hanging out on a boat.
Best shot at finding help.
You know?
Yeah.
Before
I
the
think they
pirates
learned
show
from.
up.
Come on, Taylor, don't
What's
check
that?
out on us.
I think that's what they really learned from this one.
Yeah.
Around alone. Come with us.
Don't
Like,
worry about me. I'll
give
fly
us a
down
bus
first class
crash.
C and come get you out real soon.
So, what have you noticed about Taylor?
She's an abuse survivor.
Based on...
Well, the injuries on her neck are from strangulation. She is very keen on thinking for herself above all else, and she has a generally protective aura for various people around her. Like, she generally, if someone is clearly suffering, she can to them, but where someone is a dick like John, she's instantly on the defense.
There you go.
Hey, wait, what are you doing?
You see how Silent Hill it's getting right at the start?
Oh, yeah.
What's going on with you? Why do you keep coming back?
I'm not coming back. I walked straight out every time. It's like, I don't know, I can't fucking leave or something.
Okay, let's try something. We'll all go together. We came from that direction. We must be able to go back that way. I want everyone to stay real close. No stragglers.
Yet I don't suggest we hold hands.
Yeah, I know. That's my first thought.
I'm coming.
not gonna lie, there's a part of me that really is hoping that there is a genuine supernatural element this time, because I was actually like, Man of Medan was clever, but
everyone was disappointed when it turned out it was just
Yeah.
hallucination gas and there were no actual monsters.
Yeah, it's like
You join with everyone else on the planet in having that problem with Man of Medan. I don't know anyone who likes that it was just hallucination gas.
yeah, it's the Iron Man 3 problem. You came up with a clever solution, but was it the right one?
Yeah, it's like don't get me wrong. I like that actor, but I love Ben Kingsley's Mandarin.
I know who I'd like to be kicking. This is all down to you, this pissy little field trip. Now we're stuck here in Little No Hope.
That is way out of line. I had no way of knowing that damn bus would crash. You can't put that on me.
Are you for fucking real?
Watch your tone, will you? I'm doing my best to understand this, just like you and the rest of us.
I'm sorry. I don't get what's happening to us. I don't understand. It's like you said, we're trapped in a nightmare.
It's okay. We're gonna be just fine. We'll figure a way out of this together.
Someone else thinks they can do a better job? Step right up. Maybe it isn't real.
We have to get out of here.
I need to think straight now. Can everyone just shut up? This isn't helping us find help or getting us out of here. He's right. Bitching at each other isn't getting us anywhere. We have to work together as a team. Thank you. Now let's be logical. The fog is between us and the bus. There is no fog between us and town, so let's head that way.
I don't get how heading further away from the bus helps.
There is nothing on the bus we can use to get help. In town, there will be people, a working phone, something.
It pains me to admit, but he's right. There's nowhere else we can go except into that damn town.
Sounds like a plan
A
to me.
town that's literally named Little Hope.
Where are you going?
Come on, let's go with them. Until we know what's up, we should stick together.
All right.
How'd you get that bruise?
Ricky must have bought it from the bus.
Also, the deflection is a big tell because of the way that she keeps trying to come up with excuses. Is there anything actually back here?
What do you mean? No, you can't go back. The fog is there for reals.
Oh no, I meant over here, by the tower.
By the tower?
Yeah.
That's where we came from. Remember, we just opened the thing? But yeah,
Wait,
let's walk in
here's
and
the
look
thing.
around.
Here's the thing.
You found a thing right away?
Yes.
Oh,
Right here.
you're my hero. I am so embarrassed that I didn't try that the first time. I'm just going to record this, so...
Oh, I found the cat!
You found the cat?
So I think I just found your number one.
You did. I missed something literally at the very start of the game. I'm embarrassing.
And that's why he shows the cat picture, because yeah, it's right here on the back of the thing. It shows
Right.
someone...
No, don't tell me. I want to see it for myself. Don't tell me.
Okay.
I'll just walk away from it. I'll take a look. All right. Give me the kitten. Give me the kitten. Kitten time.
I am loving this third-person camera.
Oh, it's fantastic. The gun. Mysterious. Yeah, so in a bit we're going to... Yay! All right, so now I can make a guide of where all the photos are. Thank you. And I got my trophy for finding every single picture in the game. I'll make that guide tomorrow morning. Okay. Uh-oh, wait. I thought I saw a glint of light over here. No. The car is pretty suspicious, right? How did this car end up here?
Yeah, that's not too long ago, and it clearly crashed.
Yeah. Like, it looks like the truck was driven back here, but that car is very suspicious. I should have guessed the number one thing was right at the start of the game.
You know what particularly gets me as well? It's not the right make and model. It's kind of set up a little bit like Harry Mason's car when it crashes in Shared Memories.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that, but you're totally right.
When I saw the way they were handling the camera in this one, I'm like, oh my gosh, are they going to go Shared Memories? Because I'm so here for more Shared Memories.
Although, weirdly, they kind of do, because, like, this game, just like all of the Until Dawn alikes, does use decisions you make to affect, like, what kind of spooky stuff happens later in the game. I mean, Until Dawn literally opens with a personality test to determine what kind of scares are going to appear.
Yes.
Just ripping off Shattered Memories wholesale.
I mean, that's fair, especially since the guy behind it is now making the spiritual successor.
I know, how cool is that?
So excited.
I'm not sure this is such a great idea.
We should check it out. There could be a phone inside.
I would hope.
I'll go in and take a look around. Go ahead. We'll be right behind you.
Uh-oh.
There had better be a phone in there.
We're all a little twitchy right now. Maybe back off everyone a little, huh? What's up?
I'm sure I've seen that before somewhere.
Like where?
Nothing unusual.
Are you alright? You look pale.
I'm a little concerned. You blacked out for a while.
Anything I can do to help convince my...
Yeah, I'm not sure. Still a little spaced out here.
But concussion can scramble your memory. It'll most likely come back to you.
Are we standing here all night, or are we going inside?
Yeah, I mean, I'm consistently blown away with how this team with the 2-player simultaneous movie manages to, like, time out the scenes.
Oh, yeah. It's...
So you get... You get finished having a conversation, then I get finished having conversation, and so on and so forth. It's really well done.
Yes. And also well done is, this looks exactly like rural American dive bar. Like, oh my gosh.
It's just dead on?
We have driven
You have been to
past
that
places
bar.
like this.
Okay. Except that that pool table is way too close to that wall.
Oh, yeah.
Dudes, you gotta be able to work the queue.
Hi there. How you doing? Excuse me, but we're looking for our bus driver.
What?
Have you seen him?
Don Cheadle?
No.
Yeah, that's funny.
What is? What's up with the fog outside? It's pretty weird.
Yeah, sure is a thick one tonight.
So thick it's stopping us from leaving.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Oh.
You mean you're trapped
Sorry
there too?
for busting in like this. Bus we were on crashed a little way back up the road there. We're still a little shaken up.
We're still a lot shaken up.
You certainly look shook up. I'm Vince.
I need a mirror. Maybe there's one here not covered in 20 years.
Sounds like you could use a drink.
Better not, thanks. Need to keep a clear head.
I love that he immediately starts sweating the second it's a question of whether he should have some booze.
I could definitely use one.
Oh, the darts tutorial is genius.
Yep.
You shouldn't be drinking right now. I don't think it's a good idea.
I'm okay. Drinking's all I got left. Why are you even here? Little Hope sure isn't the town it used to be.
What happened here? The place seems completely deserted.
I decided to finally try taking a drink, see how that affected things. I may have screwed up our game.
Life moves on, you know.
It's the last stupid decision I'm going to make.
What is this guy's problem?
There's definitely something off about it.
Nah, he's harmless. Just had one too many.
It's weird, I see little flashes of your conversation you're having.
See if you can
Same here for you.
Yeah. There's the hey presto.
They get lost too, and it's like, oh, Taylor was right after all.
I gotta check out the phone. Nope, nothing going on there.
He's in a world of his own. An old darts board. That was pretty
It's
good.
called a dartboard, not a darts board.
She's a tough act to follow. Natural talent.
Stay. Play a little, no problem. I'm gonna take a look around.
Just a quick throw, and then we'll figure out how we're getting out of here.
Try for a big double.
Not my first time, Daniel. Shooting for double 20.
Okay, so you can play a little.
Ooh, you found a secret.
So it's for disincorporation.
Remember, I'm looking for 1, 5, 10, and 37. Thanks again for finding the,
Wow, almost an Olympic shot after the night we've had.
They don't play darts in the Olympics. That is one hell of a shot. You did better than Taylor.
Let's get back to why we came.
Oh, he's shockingly good at darts. And again, the little details, like in that, because it's all done in real time, of course, I can see you reading papers in the background while I am having a cutscene with Daniel.
Oh.
Got anything else?
What'd you find?
A war photo that has some of our classmates.
Do.
You okay?
What a coincidence!
We both had better days. Little hope is all but gone.
Yeah, and a pastor putting out a thing warning about anything potentially weird being demonic. Yep, that tracks.
Feels very, your part of the world?
Yeah.
I love the characters we're not playing as just even sat down. Alright. Oh, you've decided to go talk to him too?
Yep.
Let me know when you're done. I already tried the phone, don't worry.
Thanks for the help.
Yeah. Appreciate you helping us.
Anything else? Doesn't look there's much.
No,
anything else.
I think we've found everything here. Unless, of course, all 4 of the secrets I still need are hidden in this room and I've never found them.
Hey, this way. Let's continue.
Probably not, though.
No.
Let's get out of here and...
But yeah, the satanic panic thing that just never died down. Just like, yeah. My best friend's little sister was given a book about how, like, a detailed children's book about how Halloween was satanic.
Whatever it was.
Jesus, seriously?
Yes, seriously. And he was not allowed to use the magic system in RuneScape. He could only use the prayer system.
Okay. Well, I'm glad they introduced 2 systems, so at least he could play RuneScape.
Yeah, just like seriously, it particularly gets me because like there's so many movies that weren't acceptable, but Pirates of the Caribbean was fine because it was Disney, even though that has voodoo.
It has so much voodoo.
I'm so confused.
It has elder gods living under the sea and magic chests and ghost skeletons.
Did the old fucker just lock us out?
He was weird, that old guy.
Sure was something off about him. I come to Creepy Central just to get a top-up.
What does that mean?
Alright, so let's see if there's any secrets hidden around here. I actually know there aren't. I'm leading you to the next photo, so you can check it out for yourself, because I want you to be able to make decisions on your own, because you're in the Player 1 mode, which means most of these photographs are going to affect you more than they affect me.
Look at this photograph.
Oh no. Why did I lead you into that? I was asking for that. I can't even pretend I'm not. Yeah, that was bad.
I'm amazed how much nostalgia, because, like, my dad works in IT, okay? And
Right.
in the one programming language, they had this thing known as paragraphs. So at his job, one of the things they actually did was as a fun way to blow off steam, they wrote a parody of it where it was, look at this paragraph. And it was all nerdy programming jargon injected into photographs.
Aww. Where are you?
I am looking at the map. Massacre Memorial. I'm sure that's going to be great. There's an execution site. Oh,
yeah.
And the Tilly Johnson home.
It's that kind of place.
Yeah. Still,
Right.
If they don't have a museum in the grocery store, it will not have been the weirdest town I visited.
Is that a real thing?
That's a real thing that happened. They have a grocery store, and in one aisle is just a museum that you can buy from.
Wow. You know they get a nice tax credit for running that museum, right? Like 100%.
It's rural
right.
enough.
You take the left side of the road, I'll take the right side of the road so we don't miss anything.
Sorry, I know I'm rambling.
No, keep rambling. That's why you're here. I just want to make sure we don't miss those secrets. So, like, check for gaps where you can walk off the side of the road.
I just found a Wicker Man.
Nice. Wicker Mans are some of the funnest kind of creepy things.
Yes. And all sorts of bountiful means.
Now they're yelling at us for not being fast enough.
Yeah, well, you know what, John? I have a concussion, so I don't even remember if I ran track. Yes, I see you there, creepy eyes staring at me.
Where are you?
We're here.
Nice.
You can run away with your creepy legs. Well, I know you're out there. Being creepy.
Just a creepy little girl running through the woods as one does.
Megan.
So sinister.
Andrew, can you come over?
Oh, that was weird. You teleported out.
What is it?
In my video.
Out in the woods.
Oh.
Really? Maybe it was the bus driver.
What I saw out there was a child.
If there was anyone out there, they've gone now. All I see is trees.
You two. We need to stick close.
Yep. That was a nice reveal, huh?
Oh, yeah, that was incredibly cheeky.
Yeah.
The thing horror needs more of, like genuine cheekiness.
Yeah.
Okay, very good.
Just throw that thing right in your face.
Yeah. Then being like, and then they saw nothing.
Yep.
John, where are you? Daniel? Taylor?
Then when they're doing the demon vision, we do the shaky
Where are
cam.
you? This isn't funny.
Oh my
I do
God.
love how they also have managed to make smartphones be a viable thing in this while not breaking the fiction.
Oh yeah, like, oh, the smartphone's not working, but they're good flashlights. Remember to check on the left side of the street.
Who's there?
Yes.
Well,
Well,
I
it
check
tells
on
me
the
also
right.
stay close to you.
Yeah, it's more important. I can spoiler alert. If one of us wanders off, we're not going to get killed. It's not that kind of game.
Come and check this out.
You can only get killed at very specific points of the game, and believe me, you'll know when they're coming.
Earth is
Gotcha. Well, it's a poorly constructed circle, Angela. Oh,
Corn husk doll!
that certainly is one way to stick a pin in it. Megan.
your name, sir?
Uh-oh.
Andrew?
Andrew? And your name, lady?
Angela.
I am called Mary. I fashioned her with my own hand.
She's creepy as
Just
hell.
like the one beside you. Would you kindly come play with me? Come play. Come play with me.
What is trickery is this now, Mary?
I have done nothing.
Hold your tongue. Reverend Carver's affection for you will be shaken loose when he learns of your infidelity with the devil.
Come back here.
There's someone else out here. By the fire.
I don't see any fire.
Uh-oh.
I saw them too.
Are you okay?
This place is all wrong.
Whatever happened here, it's over now.
A little girl appeared out of the fog, and then just like that, she was gone again.
What is going on? Maybe the fog has got me confused. We're all stressed out.
Stressed my ass. I saw a girl dancing right here, clear as day.
Said her name was Mary. Looked exactly like the girl in my dream, but she talked in this really weird accent. Is that even American?
I'm not sure. I couldn't place her accent either.
What have we gotten ourselves into?
This kid, Mary, did she want to hurt you?
She could have been malicious, I guess.
Burning up. That girl do something to you?
We should all keep an eye on Andrew.
I'm okay. Pain's going away now.
Mary.
Seems our only option is the road into town.
You're kidding me.
Got a better idea? Thought not.
Do anything else. My better idea is do anything else. Just sit here until morning.
Yeah, you have a campfire here. You just set it up.
Yeah, like there's already a ring of stones to turn into a campfire. Kablamo! And we're back.
He has amazingly thin legs.
I know, right? And skinny jeans.
Yeah, like, you wouldn't think that Death would be into skinny jeans, but apparently he is.
Yeah. Oh.
We sometimes congratulate ourselves on waking from a troubled dream. It may be so the moment after death.
Oh, that unrolled carpet's gonna bug me.
I know, right?
Witnessed many things.
I don't think the lady comes in to clean that much.
Usually some element of truth in each of them.
Check out what's on his desk.
I see a skull. I see a stamp. I see.
What's next to the skull?
Oh! Okay, that's cute.
Yep. And next to the photograph?
Yeah.
The cornhusk doll.
Anyway, where are we?
That you just saw.
Angela isn't getting much tittle-tattle
See?
out of Taylor. No kiss and tell. What about John? The figure of authority, perhaps? Or perhaps he represents something else? Then there's Andrew. Somewhat confused, I think. A bump to the head can do. Let me reassure you. You help make some decisions that will be valued later on. And some that may turn out to be regrettable. That fellow in the bar, he was less than helpful, more than a little rude, if you ask me. Clearly something disturbing in his mind. Enough. There's something not quite right in Little Hope, and souls may be in peril. If you go again, see if you can lift the fog.
I don't want a spoiler, I just need to ask, does the guy in the bar amount to anything? Because he didn't seem that significant.
Do you want me to tell you or do you not want me to tell you?
I just want you to let me know, does he actually amount
Will
to...
you see the character again? You will see the character again.
Okay.
All right, so this is the perfect place to take a break. I've been the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for coming on this journey with us. Thank you so much, Paradigm Fallen. I'm teasing Unabridged Gamer for dropping by to do this with us. We're going to be playing, hopefully, if you have the time, the rest of the game in this series of videos. I don't want to commit you to that, obviously.
Well,
but
I'm very interested.
You're very interested to see where this goes. Good to know. So we're going to take a break here. If you have any questions for either of us, any comments, drop them in the comments section below the video. We're also going to be... there's a link down there to check out Unabridged Gamer's channel, where he takes looks at some unbelievably interesting and somewhat obscure games. And of course, you can always drop by The Escapist and check out his Second Look column, where he teaches us all about what games deserve a second look. This is going to be going up the day after the game comes out on Halloween. So what's your latest column, and why should people be reading it?
Well, the latest one, as of when this goes up, should be Heavenly Sword. That's what's coming down the pipe next.
Ninja Theory's game.
Yeah, I know it's an interesting one to do in October, but I have a good reason for it, and I think that actually, for a game from 2007, it's going to be very timely, not unlike Vampire Rain.
Oh, I love Vampire Rain. All right, so we're going to take a break here. We'll see you back for more Little Hope the next time on the playlist, but until then, I'm going to say that's right. Au revoir.
Good day.